Good evening, Karthik. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Hello.
भला कोई अपनी जमीन हिलाता है क्या? कोई अपनी जड़ें बदलता है क्या? हमारी धार्मिक सांस्कृतिक मान्यताओं
Right, as Aries is seventh house of business partnership for Libra ascendants. Uh, is it only to do business individually without partnership to acquire better results? Yeah, we can say so because Aries is the sign of individuality. So, like own business, working for self, okay, and without any partnership can work well for them. But it is more so if like seventh lord is not in good placement. If seventh lord is weak, or if there is a pap kartri yoga involving seventh house, then it is like more confirmed thing that they should not have like partnership business, more as any business of their own. Mercury in Purva Ashada Nakshatra in 10th house, conjunct with Sun, Venus, Ketu. How will be my Mercury Antardasha? Be with Rahu Mahadasha, uh, in Rahu in the 4th house, Gemini, conjunct with Jupiter. Rahu in Gemini. First of all, understand that Mahadasha planet has higher say. So, Antardasha cannot change anything on its own. Mahadasha planet has higher say. So, when you have Mercury in Sagittarius in the 10th house and Rahu is in Gemini in the like 4th house. What is 4th house? 4th house of home, private offices. And Gemini is sign of business. Rahu in Gemini. So Rahu the Mahadasha shows that you should be working from on your home, from your home onwards. Okay, that should be your focus, to work from home, to work in own business kind of setup. And Mercury Dasha will give you benefit only if you are doing so. So Rahu Mercury Dasha can give you benefit if you are in any home based or private office based business, maybe of knowledge, education, guiding and counseling, because Mercury is in Sagittarius sign. But if you are not doing anything like that, then the best results may not be able to come. Okay, so this is and this is the thing, we need to just be aligned with the chart energy, as I always say. How to analyze the wealth of a person's second house, 11th house, Jupiter, Venus. Okay, second house is the main house of wealth and savings. 11th house is the house of income and gains, your monthly income. Jupiter and Venus are main planets of wealth. Okay, Jupiter and Venus. And then also, if someone is in business setup, then eighth house becomes important. Eighth house is other people wealth. Okay, like serving other people and gaining from other people wealth is seen from the eighth house. So there, like the eighth house becomes more important. Seventh lord in Libra ascendant in both D1 and D9, sir. It is the same. Like seventh lord is coming to the ascendant means the person should work in the business setup and maybe like probably own business. But the nature of business and all can be seen only by like thorough examination of the chart. Okay. Namaste. Shift dreams to reality. Great. Uh, Namaste, Annie. Please tell something about Jupiter in 12th house for Aries ascendant, Rahu in the 8th house. So it is good for gains from foreign lands or having education in foreign lands. It is good for that, but it can make like a delusional feeling, utopia, dream kind of situation. Jupiter is expansion, 12th house on Pisces is imagination. Can be good for imaginative careers like movie making or writing or authorship. It can be good, but for more practical world or dealing with people in practical world, it is like difficult. Rahu in eighth house, so they both are aspecting each other. This creates this Guru Chandal yoga, the kind of like a weird religious weird belief system. They may have their own belief system and all. Okay, how will be the married life for the guy having sad combination? Which combination? Taurus ascendant, second house, Jupiter retrograde. Sixth house, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars. Eighth house, Saturn, Venus. He does not have a good character though. I am not aware of the character and all from the chart, but this looks like difficult for relationship life because so many planets are coming into the sixth house. Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars in the sixth house, Libra. Okay, and like three or more planets in any house is difficult for relationship. Sixth house it becomes difficult for relationship matter. So relationships will be tough for this person. Okay, ideally he should avoid or he should be like very patient, perseverant about a relationship. Thank you. You're welcome. Mm, Namaste, sir. When first lord and Atmakaraka is in the fourth house and fourth lord is in 12th house, where should we prefer, homeland or foreign land stay? First lord and Atmakaraka is in the fourth house, fourth lord in the 12th house, foreign lands. Fourth lord going into the 12th house, right? So person's home should be in foreign lands. Alright. Saturn has become Vakri from today. What will be the impact on Aquarius ascendant with Rahu? It is in Aquarius only first house, so like people will reflect back on all the experience they were having since Saturn entered into Aquarius. Okay, whatever changes have taken place in our life from January onwards, people will reflect back on those changes and challenges of life. For Aquarius ascendant, it is also like first house of overall life path. They will reflect back on their overall life path, what they should be doing, what they should not be doing, are they doing the right thing and all. So those things can come up. Okay. Insights on Venus in third house of Sagittarius in D9. D1 is the most important, so I will not directly jump into D9. Okay, I will first have a proper reading of D1 chart, then we can talk about D9 and other charts. Okay. This shows life path should go towards self efforts. Ascendant lord of D9 is going into the third house. So Libra ascendant, Venus in the third house, Sagittarius in D9. D9 is the chart of a right life path. So Venus in Sagittarius shows the right life path. Okay, going into the third house, Sagittarius related matters. How much weightage should be given to D9? For me, D1 is most important. Other charts are coming out of D1 chart only. So every chart is important, but no other chart can be as important as D1 chart. Okay, because if you don't have a D1 chart, you cannot make any other chart. Forget about having any other chart. If you don't have a D1 chart, then other charts won't even come into existence. So that's what makes a D1 chart as the most important. Why in all conjunction malefic planet will know over the benefic? See the transit time. Okay, like this is called Cheshtbala. If you go into Shadbala and all, there you will find Cheshtbala, and look at the Cheshtbala of different planets. Okay, look at their transit time. Divide benefic and malefic planet. Malefics are Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, Mars, and Sun. Benefics: Moon, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter. Okay. Moon's transit 2 days 6 hours. Mercury transit 20 days about. Venus transit 25 days about. Jupiter transit is the only one which is for long period in benefic planet, that is for about 1 year. Okay. Now look at malefic transit. Sun transit 1 month. Mars transit 45 days. Rahu Ketu transit 1.5 years. Saturn transit 2.5 years. Okay. So malefic planets stay in one sign over a long period of time. Okay, they stay in a longer period of time. So when they are conjunct or when they are aspecting, impacting any house or sign, they are impacting for long period of time. Malefic planet is like Moon, Mercury, Venus. They are here today, they are there tomorrow. Okay, so that's where the not much importance or impact is coming from these gentle benefic planet. Only one benefic planet has some sort of like sustenance power, that is Jupiter, for 1 year transit. Even that transit is 1 year. Rahu Ketu have bigger transit than that. Okay, so that is why. How can someone cut their karmas? Is there any remedy everyone can do? Meditation is one thing which everyone says, but was hoping if there are more ways. If anyone else will give you any other remedy, you will say the same thing, that I need the third way. This is how karma continues. Okay, you are asking how can someone cut their karma. Okay, someone is telling you that okay, this is the way, meditation. Now you're the ego which sustains karma. Okay, what after meditation? If the second option is given, the same ego will say, now what after this second, third thing, third after fourth, fifth. This is how karma sustains, ego sustains. Okay, so this is where the trouble is there. Whichever way you are given, whichever remedy or whichever method you are given, you will always shift to the next one. You will always say what else is there. Okay, if meditation is there, you don't feel connected. Okay, fine, I can't meditate, painful memories appear. That is the reason to meditate, even. Okay. It is just like you are saying, I can't swim because I never entered into the swimming pool. Okay. Obviously, you cannot swim if you don't enter into the swimming pool. You have to enter into the swimming pool. Okay. So, uh, okay, fine. If you want other ways than meditation, then yoga. Perform yoga. Go for any yoga class and do that. Even that is a way. For introvert persons, meditation is the way. For extrovert persons, yoga is the way. Go ahead with yoga. Now the mind will say, now the third thing. Tell the third thing. Okay. Yoga classes are very far away. How to find if this person is teaching right yoga or not? So these are the ways, tricks of mind to keep you where you are. Okay. Please, Jupiter and Rahu in Capricorn, Moon in Libra for Aquarius ascendant. And what I am supposed to tell about it. Jupiter Rahu in the 12th house Capricorn means person should be like in should be very careful about his expenses actually. Jupiter Rahu both are in Capricorn. Should be very careful about expenses, and things can be problematic in financial front if they are little careless. Okay. Also, at the same time, they can have like same good amount of benefits from foreign lands. Okay, that is what they should be looking. But mm, for expenses and all, they should be extra careful. Right. Moon in Libra. They will have more benefits in foreign lands. Anyways, can doing only business activate seventh house, or is it necessary to be in some partnership? No, business is enough. Seventh house is other people, masses. Okay, when you are dealing with other people, masses, and serving them, it is enough to activate the seventh house. When Mahadasha changes, does the effect of Mahadasha planet will come into effect immediately, or this is felt after a certain period of time? Effect is always there. Okay. Even like there is a concept of Sandhi Dasha. The effect starts from the Sandhi period itself. Okay. That is the last Antardasha of current Dasha. Suppose I am ending Moon Mahadasha. So I will start getting the result of Mars Mahadasha from Moon Sandasha. Last Antardasha of Moon Dasha will start giving me the result of Mars Dasha. So results are always immediate, but we are not sensitive enough to feel those results. The problem is with us. So that's why we feel that like results are coming after some time and all. No. Also, it may becomes important whether you are doing something related with that house or that sign where the next dasha planet is sitting. Suppose, and in the example we just discussed, Mars dasha is coming and Mars is in the seventh house, and you are not doing anything related with seventh house. You are neither in relationship nor in business nor dealing with people masses. Then you may feel the results are not coming. Okay, it is your problem. Okay, it is you are at mistake, and astrology is not at mistake. Exalted Venus individuals prone to diabetes. I will say more case of like debilitated Venus. Okay, Venus in Virgo. That can be the case. Thank you. You're welcome. Doesn't the ninth house represent religion? If yes, then how is it so that even though you have an excellent ninth house, you don't believe in religion? It can happen because ninth lord is can be retrograde, or even retrograde planets are sitting in the ninth house. Okay, ninth house is basically belief system, not necessarily religion. Belief system. Okay, what you believe in. So someone can believe in X, Y, Z religion. Okay, that is his belief system. Someone may say that I don't believe in any religion. That is his belief system. He may have his own religion. He may develop his own religion. Okay, that is again his belief system. So ninth house is basically your belief system. Okay, and the thing you are telling that this excellent ninth house, like I have Jupiter retrograde in the ninth house. Okay, so Jupiter is retrograde. Retrograde means reverting back. Okay, like reverting back again and again, questioning again and again. That is what happens with Jupiter in ninth house in Cancer. Okay, I'm just saying that even retrograde planet can impact someone's belief system and all. After death of any person, is rebirth immediately occurs for his soul. I have written few articles on it. Just check some articles on remedies. If you just search for Astro Saxena and remedies, you will get those articles. I have discussed in detail. Okay, it is a big discussion. Cannot be happening here. Some say that Lagna number sort of biased. Okay. Some say that Lagna number says how many births are remaining. Like if we have mean Lagna, it's last birth. Not sure. I'm not sure either. Okay. So consider whatever life you are living as last life. Okay. So that because this is the last opportunity you have to attain God. Uh, sort of biased. I don't know what it means. Ninth Lord with Ketu and Rahu does would mean illusion regarding belief system. Elusive belief system or unconventional belief system. Unconventional belief system will be the more correct way to interpret. Ninth house is the belief system, and Rahu Ketu represents unconventionality. Okay. So they can have like unconventional belief system. Like unconventional in the sense that okay, whole society believes in X religion, they will be the one who is talking about Y religion or Z religion or any other religion. Okay, unconventional means only that. uh, so many astrologers who predict monthly horoscope focus on only planets, placement of planets, not considering aspect. Your opinion on this, sir? I'm more comfortable with the, they can be like perfect at it. They can be doing for a long time. So it depends on their experience, their practice. I am no one to like comment on that. I am more comfortable with the person's chart, dasha and transits. Okay, that's it. I will stay away from making any generic prediction for all, that all Aquarius people in this month will feel like this, all Gemini people in this month will feel like this. I am not into that. Maybe I don't have that much experience as of now. Okay, so that can be the case. Even when I write for articles, like transit articles and all, I add in the end that final result depends on the dasha and transits, dasha and other transits of a person. So I feel that chart plus dasha plus transit is equal to event. I will stay away from making any generic prediction for all. You mentioned considered it as the last birth to attain God. How do we do it? By doing anything which can destroy your ego. We come back to again the same point. Either meditation, yoga, or just exhaust your ego one way or the other. Okay. It is like dissolving whatever rubbish we have inside ourselves, okay, and becoming empty. That's it. I'm trying to get some guidance if you have written any article, as I'm new to explore spirituality. Go on my website astrosaxena.com and search for spiritual musings. Okay, all my spirituality related articles are there. Go from one after the other, and I think there are at least 14-15 articles named spiritual musings. They will help you, they may help you, I'm not sure. Does Ketu give easy money in the second house? Here I am not saying about easily getting rich. I am only saying about sufficient using. Ketu in the second house can have like 2-3 different type of placement, second and 11th both. 2-3 different types of results. Okay, first thing can be, okay, person is not even concerned about wealth. Okay, Ketu is separation. They are not concerned about wealth. Now the one of the reason behind this can be they already have enough wealth. They are born in multi-millionaire family or billionaires family. Why should they care for wealth? Okay, the person who has seen poverty or misery, that person will care for wealth, right? That is the first thing. Second thing is like a person who is who thinks, who has this mindset that universe will take care of me. This is also one of the result I have seen with Ketu in the second house people, Ketu in 11th house people, that whatever is required for my life, it will come to me. Okay, I need not to worry about it. So they have this type of like way of approaching money matters. This is another kind of result I have seen with the people. uh, so but if another malefic impact is there, okay, suppose Ketu is with Saturn, okay, Ketu is there and Saturn is aspecting, or like Mars is not well placed and impacting like second house, or second lord is not well placed, then there can be like usual worries about someone's money matters. Okay. Charan Sparsh, then dhanyavad sir. Do we have any idea on how the number of years of each dasha period has to be reduced? For example, there is a calculation. I don't know the calculation, so I never wrote about it. But if you just search on Google how to do like how to find dasha calculation, okay, so that will give you like about this Vimshotri dasha calculation. There is a calculation, okay, there is a way to calculate like dasha periods. I never tried to learn it because these days all the softwares are there. Okay, these days all the softwares are there, and all the dasha systems are easily available, so I didn't feel the need. But if someone wants to learn, they should learn. So I think that you will find many articles on that. Then how this Saturn retrograde period for Virgo moon individual, is it better or worse than the non-retrograde one? It is again the same thing. Whatever events have happened in the last 6 months time period from this 17th January to now, you will reflect back. Retrograde means always reverting back. You will go back again. Okay, what happened? Why this thing happened? Why that thing happened? It is also sixth from the moon transit. So you may be more concerned about your health. You can be more concerned about your workplace. Okay, there can be issues going on workplace. You may be resolving them, you may be thinking about how to resolve and all. So lots of reflections will go on on your work related matters, health related matters, or whatever happened in last 6 months. It can be sixth because of loans. Okay, so you may reflect back on your loans also. Seventh Lord Jupiter in the fourth house in Hasta Nakshatra Padat 4. Seventh Lord Jupiter in fourth house in Hasta. It is good for healing and healthcare, counseling related profession. Okay, so it is Gemini ascendant with Jupiter in Virgo. So for that purpose, it is very good placement. But in relationship matter, people will have like frustrations. Also control issues. Hasta is hands. Okay, so like hand is like control, clenched fist, control. So this hasta also represents control in relationship. Also in career matters, they can be highly ambitious. The same clinch fist, ambition. Okay, so that these results can come up. Any remedy for Ketu in the seventh house, Mars in second house for Aquarius ascendant? For me, only one remedy is there, that is meditation. If you want to do, great. If you don't want to do, go for yoga. Okay, as I said, for introvert meditation, for extroverts yoga. Okay, if you don't want to do that also, then I cannot help. Okay. What career opportunities can be indicated by exalted Venus in the 10th house versus exalted Venus Rahu with Rahu in the 10th house? As I always say, like career related matters take long period of time. Normal career consultation is about 1 hour. Okay, so whatever I am saying now is not your career consultation. Don't take it as a your career consultation. 10th house is career, Pisces is imagination, Venus is creativity, Rahu is illusion. This is an excellent placement for trying in creative work. Okay, like going for movies industries and TV, and working in there can be excellent for you, for this person. So that is the best placement. But as I said, like person, I need to see the person's chart, then I can give you the whole picture of career. I have Mars Ketu in the second house. I am not rich, but yes, I do feel optimistic that I will never run out of money. Great. For a Libra ascendant with Venus as first and eighth lord, placed in fourth house, is he benefic, malefic, or mixed for the native fourth house? It is in Capricorn. It is benefic and it is in good dignity. It is eighth lord, so whatever results will come, it will come with instability, ups and downs in life. Everything remains in addition in astrology. So everything will give its result. Venus will give its benefic result. Karaka Venus will give its first house result, eighth house result, fourth house result. Should Gochar be seen from Lagna Rashi or Chandra Rashi? If you are looking for the event, okay, like the kind of event you want to see, look for ascendant. If you want to see the impact on mind of that event, Chandra Rashi. Okay, Moon is mind. If someone wants to see when I will get the job, look from the ascendant. If the person wants to see how I will like how I will feel after getting the job, look for the moon. Right. How to be a good friend without being judgmental? Just be a witness. Okay, just again, meditation can help people even in that. Okay, just be a witness of everything. No need for any judgment. You cannot judge a person. We none of us can judge anyone. Okay, even this looks like a judgment, right? But mind automatically judges. If planet aspects its own house of lordship, how would be the results regarding that house? It protects that house. Okay, like a sun aspecting Leo, Mars aspecting Aries or Scorpio, it is kind of protection to that house. It protects like things related with that house or sign. It is just like I'm standing guard outside my home. I'm I'm protecting that house. Okay. Right. As you have Sun Saturn Parivartan, have you also felt effects like fear from father or a strict father? And did you also become serious in nature? I feel very serious in nature at some times. Okay, many majority of time I am a very serious person, and I had we can say I had like a strict father. Okay, so my relationship with him was very much Saturnine, Rahu Saturn in the 10th. Okay. Thanks, Sahil ji, for your donations. Much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Very true. I am not. I am into healing profession. Great. Good job. With that much of information, I could get someone's career. Great. I am fine, Priya. How are you? As you have a Scorpio ascendant, how was your experience of Ketu transit till now? I never paid attention to Ketu's transit. All I can say is that lot of expenses. In last 1 year or so, we have spent a lot of money. Okay, and that is Ketu in the 12th house, and Saturn was in Capricorn. Saturn's 10th aspect was going on to the 12th house. So it is like Saturn Ketu, two malefics impacting 12th house of losses and expenses. Lots of expenses were there. Okay, and that is like a standout feature of last, like you can say, last what is it, June. So from November onwards, this is what is happening, lots of expenses, but expenses in the nature of investments, not expenses like health issues or something like that. It is the nature of investments where I spent on like properties and all that. uh, would keeping a pet if someone has a debilitated sixth lord be okay? I think it should be okay. Okay. Uh, debilitated sixth house. Um, I'm not sure about it. Because what I am concerned is like that pet may not be well looked after, or that pet may have some difficulties at this person's place. Okay, some accidental deaths can also happen, right? So there I am like concerned when eighth lord is sorry, sixth lord is weak. Okay, so there can be some sort of let me remember a few charts. If I sixth house. Hmm. Uh, I will say this may require lots of analysis. I cannot say right now, but prima facie, I will say avoid it. Okay, we can have further discussion on this. How to search your birth chart in your blog? Just search for Astro Success or Astrologer. You will get it. 6 February 79 1:30 a.m. Indore, India. That is my birth chart. Okay. Is Jupiter in 12th house for Libra ascendant? Jupiter good or bad? For Libra ascendant, it is in Virgo sign. It is difficult for relationship matter. For career matters, it is good. Hope you are doing good. I am fine, sir. Thank you. How are you doing? Rajesh ji. Uh, As we know that Saturn is debilitated in Aries, and yet it aspects its house Capricorn. Would it still protect its own Capricorn sign? Uh, a planet's aspect is as good as the planet itself. It is just like a human being. Suppose I'm a physically very strong person, so when I look at you, even my sight at you will be very strong. It can be penetrating sight. But if someone X person is weak, he is bedridden because of his illness and all, then he looks at someone, even his sight will not have that much of its strength. So this is where my concern is with this type of placement. When Saturn is in Aries and it is aspecting like Capricorn, it may be protecting little bit, but after like mid 30s or so, from 40s and onwards, not in early life. Moon in 10,000 Revati Nakshatra Pada 4. Moon can be very creative position. If someone wants to like follow creativity and all, they can be very good at it. Moon in Pisces is very creative. Revati also. Revati is creation, music, talents, and all those things can be very prominent. Uh, then empty 10th house for Capricorn ascendant. What does it mean? Look at where Venus is placed. You will find the meaning there. Wherever Venus is placed, go into that area of life. That will be career indications. Have you traveled foreign lands during this Ketu? I never traveled foreign lands in my life. Don't worry. I mean, can Ketu transit give travels to foreign lands? It can give. Okay. If like especially if Ketu is in the birth chart, also it is indicating that person should be away from the homeland, so that can be the reason. But otherwise also, like Ketu transiting through ninth house or third house, 12th house can bring foreign travels. It can be one of the factor, not the only factor. Good, thank you, you're welcome. I'm an Aquarius ascendant with Saturn in my fourth house, Rohini Nakshatra. I'm an Aquarius ascendant, Saturn in fourth house in Rohini Nakshatra, Taurus. Okay. How will be my Saturn retrograde affect me? I'm going through Saturn Mahadasha. So Aquarius, it is like a big transit. When it is transiting through ascendant, person may reflect back on their whole life path and like what they are doing, what they should be doing, what they should not be doing. No, okay. It is like very important transit for them, especially when you are also in Saturn Dasha. You will feel the impact right over your face. By the time this Saturn transit is over, you may like change your life path totally. You can be a totally new person by that time when Saturn enters into Pisces. So this can be like important transit for you. If you only advice is that just be receptive towards the change. Don't try to resist the change. Otherwise, it can be like very difficult transit. So if you are not resisting, if you are just receptive towards the change, it can be very beneficial transit in long run. So this is what I feel. Okay, Saturn retrograde can make you reflect back on whatever you are doing or you have been doing since Saturn entered into Aquarius. Thanks Annie for donations, much appreciated. Saturn third aspect on Mercury, how can restrict Saturn third aspect on Mercury that in ninth house of Gem. It will make person work hard on Mercury related matters, either business, communication, learning, and all. Mercury, Saturn's third aspect is of extra efforts, so it's extra efforts on this. Higher education or learning kind of things, it will require that extra effort. Then only results will come. If the person is not willing to put efforts, no result. uh, what if Jupiter Dasha is going on and its dispositor is in 12th from it? Okay. uh, then during the Antardasha of Jupiter's dispositor, can the person travel to foreign lands? Yeah, it can also be the case. For foreign lands, I have made 2 or 3 articles. Those articles should help you. Just search for Astro Saxena and foreign lands, you will get it. On what basis naming a baby is better? Normally, people consider moon, nakshatra name. Okay, nakshatra and pada. So if someone is born in moon in Hasta Pada 4, there are specific letters for every pada, and they consider that. Okay, so that is the thing. And sir, what about combust Saturn in Taurus aspecting Aquarius? Would combustion affect Saturn's ability to protect itself? Saturn never gets combust. When Saturn Sun come together, Sun gets impact. Sun gets beaten down. Saturn is the one holding strength over every other planet. So that's where the trouble comes with to the Sun. So Saturn is never combust. Don't worry about it. I am fine, Rashmi. Thank you. How to analyze the particular branch of study for students? Education wise, fifth house can become important. Depends on which at which level of education they are. Like uh, initial education, fifth house; higher education, ninth house. So wherever ninth lord is placed, if you are looking for higher education, wherever ninth lord is placed, look at that sign, that nakshatra. That should give some indication about like branch of study and all. But again, it is a long analysis. It is not easy. Thankfully, astrology is not as easy as we discuss. Okay. uh, Hi Sandy, how are you? uh, is it so that whatever the sign of Cancer is placed, wherever the sign of Cancer is placed, we feel emotional towards that house, right? Cancer is your emotions. Wherever Cancer sign is placed, there you can be like more emotional about. Then, do you take the outer planets into consideration at all? Yeah, I do take. When it is necessary, or when there is a specific question asked by the client about their outer planet's position, I consider that. Does people? I also wrote, I think, couple of articles on outer planets. Plus, I have written many articles on this thing called asteroids, asteroids of Western astrology, Sharon, Lilith, and all. So I have written quite a few articles. I love them. Uh, does people become more spiritual during the Saturn Dasha? I mean, much more spiritual than the Jupiter Dasha itself. Saturn brings isolation. Saturn brings loneliness. Person wants to be alone. Person wants to be left out. Okay, and it is the common factor. If anyone has ever had any spiritual experience, it happened in the aloneness only, when he was completely alone. From Gautam Buddha to Osho Rajneesh, they were completely alone at that time when they had a spiritual experience. So this is why like Saturn can be a spiritual planet. Okay, thanks Annie. Let me know if I'm of any help. Okay, if you want, because sending money like this is not like helping you personally. So if you have any questions on your chart, feel free to email me. I will be more happy, and this money can be more useful for you. But thanks for your donations, so much appreciated. Uh, how the Jupiter, the Antardasha and Rahu Mahadasha for Libra ascendant people, if birth chart has Jupiter with Saturn in the 7th house, and Rahu with Venus in the 10th house of Cancer. This is like dasha analysis. Everything is very difficult in this limited time we have. Jupiter Rahu. It can be great for knowledge gain. Okay, like Jupiter is knowledge, Rahu is expansion. They both represent expansion. So if person utilizes the time in gaining any knowledge and all, great. For relationship matters, frustrating because it is with Saturn in Aries. Rahu Venus can give extreme desires. So relationship person should avoid, focus more on knowledge gain and knowledge sharing. Venus in Purvabhadra Nakshatra in Pada 4 always give separation or cheating in relationship. We can never use the word always in astrology. Okay, understand, there will be always some exceptions, always. Okay, so we cannot use this thing. Why Purvabhadra becomes the nakshatra of separation or cheating is double-faced person, two-faced person. Okay, so there it becomes the split or illusion or cheating and all that kind of result. So it is a possibility, but we cannot say it is always the case. Ketu transiting in fifth house can give change or break in the education. Yeah, it can, especially if other malefic impact is also there, or person can go for research oriented education. They can be more interested in research oriented education and all than anything else. I'm Aquarius ascendant, Saturn in the second house. How will Saturn retrograde affect me? I'm running Venus Mahadasha. Saturn is your first lord, 12th lord, and the sitting in the second house. So Saturn retrograde can make you more go inwards or revert back or reflect back on your finances, your overall life path, your expenses and all. So there the focus will be that, okay, what I should be doing and where I should be going in my path and all that, and how I should handle my finances in a better way. So that should be the concern. Also, you will reflect back at the things happened since Saturn entered into Aquarius from January onwards. What combinations give that? Sixth house. If sixth house or Ghatni Karka are very strong, okay, and sixth house has too many planets, or person is going through sixth house of Ghatni Karka Dasha, it can bring some loans and all. Strength of the sixth house also shows if the person will overcome from the loans or not, easily or with difficulty. If sixth lord is very strong, it shows okay, person will just take the loan and repay the loan in no times. Okay, if this like sixth lord is debilitated and all, then person will take the loan and it may drag on for a long time. Any typical combination that indicate the person has any pitra dosh or any curse of pitrus. There is no dosha in any chart. Okay, every chart is indicating towards some area of life, towards some direction. Okay, even pitra dosh, normally they say Saturn sun conjunction or Rahu sun conjunction is about pitra dosh. What Saturn sun conjunction is telling, don't work under others authority. What Saturn sun conjunction is telling, don't expect much from father. Okay, stay away from father. If you can have a long distance relationship with your father, then it is better. So even this placements are bringing lots of guidance. If person is willing to take guidance, well and good. If he thinks that it is dosha, go for the remedies and all, then you will find someone who is selling you remedy. Okay, I have moon in the 11th house. Do I need to calculate my dashas in a different way? As I said, if you are looking for life event, look from the ascendant. And if you are looking for how your mind will feel after the event, look from the moon. Dasha calculation will be the same. wherever moon is placed. Okay, it is not changing, but I'm seeing the results. Okay, if you are looking for suppose getting a job, look from the ascendant. If you are trying to look how I will feel after getting the job, look from the moon sign. Okay, but dasha calculation will be the same. But isn't loneliness depressing? No, it is not. There is a I used the wrong word. There is a difference between loneliness and aloneness. Aloneness is not depressing. Loneliness is depressing. I mean to say aloneness, isolation. Like during divorce or death of a loved one, we experience greater level of loneliness. It can be best utilized. That time is actually the best time in life. If someone, especially the death, if death happens in a family, that is the best time in your life. You can utilize that time for your spiritual growth if you are willing to. Okay, because only meaningful questions will come into mind at that time. Otherwise your mind will play games with you. The only time which can be meaningful in your life when death happens in the family. Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn conjunction in Virgo for Capricorn ascendant. It is like a person should be focusing on his education a lot, can be working hard on the educational factor. They can be interested in any analytical nature or healthcare related or any like educational stream which has lots of analysis and details involved. Okay, so there they should be focusing. It can give like a kind of rigid approach towards the religion and belief system. My religion is the best, or my belief system is the best, that kind of thing. I guess that as you have Saturn in the 10th house aspecting its own 4th house Aquarius, that's why you never went to foreign lands. Yeah, we can say so. And I have no wish to go to foreign lands now. So that is another thing. Earlier I wanted to go, but now nothing. I am happy wherever I am. So if like universe sends me to the other place, then also I will be happy there also. If a person what I mean to say, I'm not like dying. There are many people who are dying to go to foreigners. I'm not type of that person. If a person once marry, whether with right person or wrong person, whether it's right time to him or wrong time to him, its impact will be lifetime. What hidden energy behind this marriage? Society. Behind marriage is always society, nothing else. Sun in 8th house in Capricorn in Shravana Nakshatra Padatu. Good for any counseling and teaching related profession, maybe real estate also. Is Saturn Jupiter conjunction represent don't expect from Guru? It can be like a very strict Guru, disciplinary Guru. Okay. Uh, so that is the kind of thing. So Guru may be testing you a lot, which is good. I have Sun in Mula Nakshatra. Does that mean my Sun is debilitated? No, Sun is debilitated in Libra. Mula comes into Sagittarius, so your Sun is not debilitated. It is in actually friendly sign. Which house and which planet represents well skilled, fully vehicle riding, driving capacity? Fourth house is the main house of vehicles, and fifth house will be the benefits of vehicles. So fifth house should represent all these things. Pratibha ji, namaskar sir. If Moon Saturn connection in 12th house of Virgo, Saturn is Yoga Karak, what will you say? Why should I say? Let them enjoy their. Okay. 12th house Virgo, look for your expenses. Okay, just be extra careful about your expenses and losses, because it is the house of losses. Person may feel like isolated, maybe like depression, anxiety can come because of moon with Saturn. It is known as like Vish Yoga. Okay, so there like meditation can help a lot if person is interested. uh, Yoga Karak and all, but understand Saturn remains Saturn for everyone. Okay, it doesn't matter Saturn is Yoga Karak or Saturn is this or that. Saturn is Saturn. Saturn is difficult. Okay, so especially in your early life, after 35 it can mellow down a little bit, before, but before that it is difficult. So this person can feel lots of depression, anxiety, and they can have very perfectionist approach. If when they see that things are not working as per their perfectionist criterias, then they may feel lots of destruction, depression and all. Going to foreign lands can help them, okay, little bit, but meditation is the main thing they need to do. Then As I said, I'm an Aquarius ascendant. Will it help me pursue a career in acting? Have Jupiter, Venus, Rahu conjunction. As I said, also career analysis takes long time. So prima facie, it looks like good thing to have Jupiter, Venus, Rahu conjunction in fifth house for acting related career, but it is not possible in this session because, as I said, career consultation takes a long time, at least 1 hour. How to study nakshatra exchange, just like sign exchange, just like sign exchange with each other and give the result, sign lord exchange with each other. Likewise nakshatra lord exchanging with each other can give the and then give the results. Okay. So the nature of the nakshatra, mythological stories of the nakshatras, what their representation and all, there can be exchange, and the planets involved can bring their result. If Saturn is involved, all those results are coming with delays, hard work, perseverance. If Jupiter is involved, maybe easy result. Venus is involved, maybe some sort of happiness coming or money coming from that. Okay. If seventh lord is in the seventh house, but it is stuck in Pap Kartri Yoga, does it make seventh lord strong or weak? Weak. For relationship matters, it is weak. For like business, it can be still give the result. Does Saturn Rahu gives instability in career? Any suggestion to overcome this? It depends on whether you are following your right career or not. Like I have Saturn Rahu in the 10th house. 10th house of working under others. So my career remained unstable till I was working under others. Okay, the moment I came into like astrology and my own business and all, I started gaining good results. Okay, so career results are dependent on whether you are following the right career or not. That's it. Nothing more than that. Okay. Saturn in Cancer. AUN. Saturn in Cancer in third house and Moon is in ninth house in Capricorn. Uh, Saturn Dasha. So what to expect? Saturn in Pushya Nakshatra in Scorpio Navamsha. Saturn in the third house. Saturn Dasha is going on. Get into your own business of nourishing, taking care of people and all, maybe like knowledge sharing, guiding and counseling, higher education, teaching, these type of profession. If you are in healthcare field, even better. Okay, so because understand where is your dasha planet is in the third house of self efforts. Saturn represents self efforts. Saturn itself represents hard work and efforts, and in this dasha, if you are trying to do anything else, you will feel frustrated. It is as simple as this. So, if you are in your own business, then it is great. But if you are not in your business, then lots of frustration. As Saturn represents restriction, thank you so much. You're welcome, sir. As Saturn represents restriction, is it be a reason for you to be reach to the people in restricted amount of number with restricted fame? It can be. I'm fine with like a limited number of people coming to me. I never wanted like the crowd, masses, and all. Okay, because then I will not be able to give sufficient time to people. Okay, so quantity is not important for me, quality is more important. So this is why like lots of conditions before applying for consultations, or even if you want to like join some classes, there are lots of conditions I put, so it filters out many people in the beginning itself. Right. Thank you. You're welcome. Sun, fourth lord sitting in the 10th house, has nakshatra exchange with Mars. It is like a lot of analysis. Sorry, it cannot be done here. I have Jupiter and Mercury conjunct in Jyeshtha Nakshatra in 5th house. I am also going through my Jupiter Dasha. Any thought on this? Jupiter, Mercury in Jyeshtha Nakshatra in the 5th house. Now, 5th house, education. Jupiter is education. Even Scorpio sign is research oriented, and Jupiter Dasha is going to do something related with research oriented education and sharing of that knowledge with other people. Best of the results. This is the thing which I am repeating in every session. We just need to align. Okay, we just need to get aligned with our chart energy, and things will happen on its own. No need for any remedy, no need for any gemstone. Just get aligned with your chart energy. If you have Pitra dosha, if you have Sun Saturn conjunction, just like don't expect much from your father or authority figure. Become your own authority. That's it. Okay, so only thing we need to do is just be aligned with the chart energy. Moon, Mercury, Sun, Mars conjunction in Scorpio sign, most of the planets in Jyeshtha. Great for any research oriented research oriented occult mystical things and all that. Career like this, work like this, if they are doing anything related with that, great chart. Charts are always great, only we are making mistakes. Saturn and Sun in Cancer, Saturn in Pushya Nakshatra, Saturn Dasha is already, a person is already known business. Can a project for poor people to help them financially justify Saturn's? It can, like, but whatever you do in Pushya nature of nourishing other people without any selfish interest. Means ego should not come into play, that I am helping this person because he is my relative, I am helping that person because he is my friend, and all this should not come. But otherwise, any work of nourishment, any work of taking care of others should be good enough with this type of Saturn in position. Okay, I think we are good for today. Thanks for joining, and thanks for asking questions. Thanks for all the donations. Again, if I just repeat the names, Sahil ji, thank you, and Annie, thank you very much for your donations. Uh, right, thank you, take care, all the best.